Hello everybody and welcome to ranking games on my desktop. Now, there might be some unpopular opinions in this video. You can throw a war in the comments section for all I care. I don't know. I just wanted to make something different from what I usually make. Alright, first of all we have 7 Days to Die. 7 Days to Die is a pretty good game. It's just one problem that I have for a lot of survival games. It gets sort of boring, usually, when you play it for more than an hour or so. That might not happen for some people, but for me, I like kind of action-packed stuff. And 7 Days to Die, isn't very action-packed, but it's a good game overall, so I'm gonna put it in good. Alright, next I have Amnesia: A Machine for Pigs. I only played this once for about an hour, but I liked it a lot. It has some good jump scares, but I didn't really play it that much, so yeah, I'll put it in undecided. Next is Among Us. Among Us is by far one of the best games I've played. But the problem is that you need really a full party to play this, because I mean, you can play it with random people, but it's not really as fun as playing with like your friends and such. So yeah, but I'm still putting it as the best because it is so fun. Alright, next is Ark Survival Evolved. This game is actually really fun, and you know how I was talking about how it gets kind of boring in some games? Well, this game, even at night, you can still do a lot of stuff. So this is definitely one of the best games I've ever played. Alright, next we got a controversial one. This one is Fortnite. So we have 3 types of Fortnite. We have Fortnite Save the World, Fortnite Now, and Fortnite Then. First up, there's going to be Save the World. Save the World is a really good kind of campaign if you want to play co-op or just by yourself. I'm not going to explain it to you because most of you already know or don't care. So I'm gonna put this in good because it's not the best. It's still, as most quote-unquote survival games go, it still gets kind of boring. So I'll put it in good. Fortnite Then was really fun. I started playing Season 4, which I know isn't Fortnite Then, but still, it wasn't as try-hardy and sweaty. So there's that. And then Fortnite Now. I'm only saying this because I'm not that good and I don't play a lot, but I'm putting this at meh. Because, it's still a good game. I like the premise, I like the story, and I like a lot of elements about it. It's just, the whole problem, and a lot of problems for PvP games is that, it's people spend a lot of time on it, therefore they get better by the minute. Therefore, a lot of the casual players and returning players aren't allowed to have fun. So yeah. Alright, next up we have Discord. This isn't really a game, but it's on my desktop, so I might as well review it. I think Discord is one of the best, even the best communication sites, not even just for gamers, for any regular person out there that wants to hang out with a friend or catch up on some business they need to attend. I think it's one of the best kind of socializing platforms out there, so I'm putting that in the best. Alright, next is Drop-In VR. I haven't made a video on this. I don't plan on making a video on this unless something comes out, but I recently got it, and I wouldn't say addicted, but I've been wanting to play it because it's really good. They have a lot of content in the game, and they just developed it really well with the guns and the driving and stuff. So I'm not putting it in the best, but I'm putting it in good because I've only played it once. All right, next up is my editing software. I'm putting this at the best because the old ones that I had definitely didn't have as many features and weren't as good as this one. So I'm gonna put this as the best. Alright, next up is Epic Games. The Epic Games store. I think this is a really good shop for games and such. That's all I really got to say. I'm gonna put it as good. Next up we have Gmod. This has got to be one of the funniest and best. I wouldn't say best, one of the best games I've ever played, but it's really good because you can hop in with a friend. You can do whatever your heart desires, and it just really puts out that you're free to do whatever you want kind of feel. So I'm putting this in the best. All right, next up we have Happy Room. There's not a lot of content in it. I only played it for one day and finished the main the main uh the main the main section of the game. But yeah, that's really it. So I mean it was fun for like the hour worth of content to play it. But yeah, I put it as me. All right, next up we have Minecraft. This is the best, just the best. Again, it gets kind of boring after a couple hours. Like once you start the game, you make a base, and then you get your first diamonds, and then you get your netherite, and then you're bored, cause now you just have to grind. That's kind of the problem with it. It's still going in the best though, absolutely. One of the best game I've ever played. Alright, next up is Steam. This is like the best because it has a lot of content you can buy. Like the majority of this stuff is bought off of Steam. Alright, next up we have Call of Duty Modern Warfare. This is really fun. It really has the problem that most games have, or I mean not most games, but like most PvP games where people spend all day on it and they get like the best stuff and they learn where like all the spots in the map is and just all that stuff. And then there's Warzone, which I'm not really a fan of, but it's out there just in case you get bored of regular old multiplayer. And then there's the campaign, which is honestly one of the best campaigns in a game I think I've ever played. I think Halo was the best, definitely, when I was a wee little Kenjioz. I still am a wee little Kenjioz, but littler. But yeah, so Call of Duty Modern Warfare is I think it's going in the best. One of the best. I play it a lot. I just don't make videos on it cuz they're not interesting. All right, next is OBS. I don't really use it a lot until now. I actually stream a lot on YouTube now. I don't know why I just started doing that, but it's going in meh cuz I don't know. It's kind of complicated sometimes. Next is Phasmophobia, and by gosh, this is the best game / horror game / horror experience I have ever done / seen / experienced in life. It's just really cool how it's the whole like realism vibe on how you can like find the ghost and then hide from its hunts, and it's voice recognizable, so you can anger it. Definitely more content out of that than a lot of the games I play. But yeah. Next is Roblox. I made my Roblox account when I was. How do I check when I made my account? Yeah, this has been my account since 2017, but I had another account that I had for a long time that I lost the password to. But yeah, I think I've been playing this game since probably around 20 I probably started around 2014 or 15, and that was a really fun time. That was a really fun time of content and like playing stuff. and I just had a lot of fun with Roblox. But nowadays, it's kind of out of my, cause like I've gotten, as I get older, it gets more boring. And but for younger children, yeah, I definitely think it's a good game. So I'm putting it at good. So yeah, that's the end of my games tier list. If you enjoyed or want to see me play any of these, just drop a like down below. Um, ow. Drop a like down below, and I will see you all